Hello to all of you beautiful people out there. I hope you are having an amazing day. It is currently a balmy 12 degrees here in Asheville, North Carolina. In typical North Carolina fashion, yesterday it was in the 70s, and then once the night came, an ice storm came, and then we got hit with like 2 or 3 inches of snow. As you know, that's just how the South works. Before we get started on this, I want to mention 2 things. One, this video is sponsored by the amazing Skillshare. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video to find out all about Skillshare and how you can get a free trial for yourself. Number 2 is I want to apologize if this portion of the video right here, the image quality, is a little lower than the stuff that you just watched. I have been shooting a lot more kind of cinematic type stuff, and I have some really cool videos on the way. But there's a slight pause in making those videos because I had set my camera down on the tripod. The mailman came to the door. Ember lost his mind, knocked over the tripod, camera fell, poof, won't turn on or anything. And so the camera I'm using now, this camera right here, is the Sony a5100, and my primary camera is the Sony a6400. And of course, as my luck would have it, the a6400 has been discontinued, and it's very hard to find parts for that camera. And the only place that I could find that has the parts to fix that camera, they're in California. So I had to ship my camera off, and it's probably going to be like, they gave me a quote of around like $500 to fix it. I don't really have that right now, but hey, that's what credit card debt is for. Am I right? Am I right? Another bad thing about using this camera right here and why I upgraded is because this camera overheats after 5 minutes of being on. So shooting a video on this camera is like a multi-hour process. This camera, you can't make it look as nice, but doing my best here. So just wanted to mention that really quick. I received a message on Instagram from someone that was basically reaching out to me saying thank you for the video. It helped them. But they also said how they wish that they had a platform and wish that they could kind of make a change in the world and do what I'm doing. And they said that they wish that they could make their life as significant as I made mine. And that really got to me, because think about it. We are so obsessed with social media and YouTube and all of these platforms that I feel like people psych themselves out of doing what they want to do because they hold themselves to these standards of like these influencers, or they compare themselves to these people and they're like, oh, well, I don't have a following, you know, I'm not big online. So I know that a lot of positivity comes out from a lot of creators and a lot of social media, but I feel like it's also made so many people kind of feel like they're insignificant, like they don't have a say in this world because it's ran by these people with these huge followings. And when I read that message, and I appreciate people reaching out and telling me that the videos helped and, you know, they love the content. I always appreciate that more than you will ever know. But it also just kind of broke my heart that someone feels like they can't make a difference in this world because they don't have a following, or, you know, they don't have a YouTube channel or something like that. And I just want to tell you, who's ever watching this right now, you right now, wherever you are significant and you can do great things. Like this is coming from someone who is on social media and, you know, has a following and that people look up to in a way, which I still kind of find crazy at all times. But you don't have to have any of that to make an impact in the world. And just because you don't have those things doesn't make your life any less significant. Like, I never want anyone who watches this channel to feel like I'm somewhere, you know, some high up person, because I'm not. Like, honestly, like my YouTube channel getting a following and all that, man, it was just a fluke, like complete fluke. It's luck of the draw. Think about this. If you walk up to a body of water, a lake, a pond, a puddle, anything like that, and you take your finger, you tap the surface, what's going to happen? a ripple is going to form, and it starts as this little small ripple, and then it just expands. That's what any of us can do in our lives, no matter who we are, no matter what our status is, no matter if we're on social media or on YouTube or any of that other crap that we're fed. Messages like that, I know where it came from. I know it came from a positive place and wanting to thank me, but messages like that are also what makes me kind of hate being part of this YouTube crowd, because I don't know, like, I just don't want, I hate that people feel like if they don't have a channel or they're not putting their life out or making content, that they're not significant. And I feel like that spreads to other things and not just social media, what their job is, what their kind of financial status is, all these different things. And it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or you're just your average Joe. It doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor, you're young, you're old. None of that dictates or controls the change that we can make in this world. I never want anybody to lose sight of that. Like, please do not fall into this kind of social media trap of feeling like you're less than what you are because you're not this person that you see on the internet. That's why social media is, like I said, it's a positive thing, but it's also very deadly because it sets these unrealistic expectations. And I don't know, I feel like while it can bring people together, it also can really divide people and bring them down. I have this video that I've been shooting that's about kind of these core memories that shape us, because I feel like we all have these certain memories, like little snippets of points in our lives that really, we don't know it at the time, but as we get older and look back, realize just how much these things have shaped us and shaped our future. And I don't remember exactly how old I was, but it was when the first X-Men movie, the first live action X-Men movie came out on VHS. Yes, I know most of you kids out there are probably wondering what a VHS is. Me and my mom were in Walmart and we were just walking, shopping, doing whatever, and a guy comes over and he has the X-Men VHS in his hand and he starts talking to my mom, but you can't really understand what he's saying. But he eventually gets out that he can't hear. He's deaf. What he was trying to ask my mom was, does the video have closed captioning on it? Does it have subtitles? And where they had put the price tag, it was over all of that on the back of the box. So on all the movies, so you couldn't tell if it was or not. So my mom goes and just tears it open because that's what my mother does. It was closed caption, and he was so grateful. He's like, thank you. And my mom's like, it just touched her. And my mom was like, no, I'm going to buy this for you. I'm buying this for you. Not because she, felt sorry for him or anything like that. My mother was just always someone who just kind of let her heart do the talking for her. She didn't ask questions. She just did things out of the goodness of her heart. And I remember this guy just was so shocked, and he was trying so hard to communicate and thank her. I remember he just teared up and just hugged her. And that is one of those memories, one of those core memories that has stuck with me forever, that really has shaped me, because I always think back on that moment and just think, she wasn't anybody. She wasn't an influencer or anything like that. She was just my mom. She was just your everyday person, but she did that for that guy, and boom, there's the ripple right there. She made his day better, and he was so thankful and so grateful. And I felt the story was very fitting for this video, because that's just an example. You don't have to be someone of influence or anything like that to make a difference in this world. That that doesn't determine your worth. That having a following or a social status doesn't determine if your life is significant or insignificant. You are so significant, and you can do great things and change this world for the better. All you have to do is just be kind to others. Just give out what you want to receive. Just let your heart guide you through everything. And man, those little ripples that you make, you don't know how far those are going to spread. Keep doing these things, not because you want to be able to pat yourself on the back or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, bringing joy to others and helping other people out. I feel that is the purpose of why we are here. You know, I've gotten to so many kind of existential crises and let my mind take me to dark places sometimes, but at the end of the day, that's it. You know, if you want to boil everything down as to why we're here and what our purpose is, it's just to be kind and to try to, you know, help people out and make this world a little bit better of a place, which is what I try to do with this channel. But you don't have to have a channel. You don't have to have anything. It takes nothing to be kind and to help others. And it's not even buying stuff for other people. It's just helping. You know, if you see someone having a bad day, just, you know, ask them what's wrong, give them a hug, tell them you love them. Those little ripples, man, they can change lives. Those are the things that change the trajectory of people's lives, because you never know what little act of kindness is going to help someone or save someone or give someone just this feeling of love that, man, someone actually cares about me and is going to, you know, just make their day. And that's what it's all about. To me at least, that is what this whole crazy experience of being on Earth is really all about, is just helping and spreading those ripples of kindness, you know, as far as we can. This is the part of the video where I thank the amazing sponsors, which is the always amazing Skillshare. I started using Skillshare because it's such a well put together platform. It's so easy to navigate, and all of the teachers on there are just so amazing at their craft. And it doesn't matter if you're trying to learn about photography, videography, art, or if you just need a video as kind of like a pick-me-up, you know, like a motivational thing. Skillshare has it all. A video that I really love and resonates with me and has really been helping me as far as making these changes in my life and doing this pivot to my creative outlets and just my overall kind of channel is Finding Fulfillment: Using Pivots to Power Your Creative Career by Emma Gannon.
Today's class is all about creative pivots and making space to make a change.
I kind of just stumbled upon that class and watched it, and it was just so relatable, just because I've been doing the same things, kind of going through these crazy pivot points in my life and completely changing what I want to do, you know, changing my whole channel style. So I highly recommend that class to anyone. It was a game changer for me. And if any of you would like to try out Skillshare for yourself, all you have to do is click the link down in the description. The first 1,000 people to click that link will get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare. I know you're gonna love it. It's an absolutely amazing platform with so many amazing teachers, so many amazing classes. It's one of my favorite things out there, and I'm just forever grateful for Skillshare being a sponsor to so many of these videos. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Hopefully I will be back soon-ish with my new ones, which I'm very, very stoked about. They kind of have a different feel to them, a little bit more cinematic-y, more voiceover than actually me just sitting here. Because trust me, while I love putting out this content and this channel is so fulfilling for me now, I know that it gets kind of boring just watching me sit here and talk. Trust me, I know. But thank you all so much for checking out the video. I will see you all soon. I love you so much. Y'all take care of yourselves. Remember how awesome you are and how significant your life is. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here.